am out in the food plot, and I'm looking at where I put out some crack corn for some turkeys. I see deer tracks. It kind of looks stirred up to where I think some turkeys have been scratching around in it. I think that's wheat sprouting up. There's wheat sprouting up right there. So that's good stuff. Anyways, back to the main segment of the video today. First of all, hope you guys are having a wonderful day, month, year, whatever. Hope everything's going well for you. But today we're out here and we are going to install a watering hole for deer. Now, I'm gonna get into all the factual logistics, all that before we get into this. This is gonna be a pretty short video, but I just want to go over a few things like I always do, and I'm doing management stuff. A lot of people say you don't even need watering holes for deer, which got me thinking. I think if I was out walking around, laying down, whatever, just say I had a thin coat on and I wore it around all day in the heat. It is 99 degrees right now, and it says right here it feels like 103. Now I don't even know what feels like means. I think it talks about humidity or something, but still, it's pretty hot. So I mean, I know if I was walking around with a thin coat, even if I had shed my coat, I think I'd be getting pretty thirsty. So I know at least something's going to hit this. I know the turkeys are going to hit it. The chickens we have are gulping in water like no tomorrow, and so I know the turkeys are going to want to hit this. They're not going to pass up a drink of water. Stuff's starting to dry out, and that means when stuff starts to dry out, there's less browse, there's less moisture in the browse. They'll still be getting moisture, but mostly where deer do get their water is from the greens they consume, and that's how they get their daily water intake. That's why mineral is so efficient during the spring and summertime, late spring and summertime, because deer get to consuming all these greens, all these grasses, everything, browse, that they get so much water. Oh golly, I thought that leaf was a snake. Good grief. Whew. They get to consuming so much that it causes a salt deficiency, and that's what makes them hit minerals so well. So it's actually kind of a win-win. I am not putting this water hole by my salt lick or any of them I have. I know Jeff Sturgis of Whitetail Habitat Solutions, he says he knew a guy who he thought knew a lot more about deer than he did, and he said to not put it beside the minerals because he thought the salt would absorb the water and cause them not to eat as much. I don't know if that's true. I'd have to research it, and but I also don't know if it's false or not. So he was up in the air about it, so I'm just going to go with what he said. I really like his stuff. Y'all should go check him out, but I'm just going to put it by. I got 2 protein blocks right here. They've been gnawing on it pretty good. See where they've been eating at it, whether it's the raccoons or the deer. I don't know, whether there's the turkeys too. It's a food plot, got clover in it. As you can see, there's all kinds of grasses and browse and everything else. There's clover right here. Our deer droppings right there. They're obviously here. And I ran cameras last summer. I think it was July. I think when I first put them out. There's deer track right there. They were coming out of this trail right here, and they were just feeding all in this plot, and they came through here quite a bit. So I think we'll just put it smack dab beside the feed, so after they get done munching, they can get them a drink, because I know when I get done munching, I want me a drink too. So enough talking, we're gonna get to it, and I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna do this. So I went and got the bucket of water, and I got my black watering tub. Now, I know some people, they'll dig it up, they'll put it in the ground or whatever. I'm sort of experimenting here. I'm going to leave it above ground, see if they drink out of it. I would think they would, but this is not as big as a lot of the other water holes that I've seen people do. So that's also going to be an experiment, which they should drink out of it. I don't see why they wouldn't. But that's just what we're going to be experimenting with. As far as the tub goes, you can get this at any ag store, any farm store, anywhere that has supplies for cattle, livestock, anything. I think this can actually be used as a grain tub and a water tub. So, and even had a label that said it was clean and safe. It just certifies that it's good to use with water, feed, animals, all that. So we're going to get the water pulled in. It's basically the setup we're going to be having is got some feed blocks right here. I don't know when those are going to go away. I got the water tub right there, and I got this trail that I just drove right through. They like to come out of that gap a lot. They come all in here. So I got the mineral in the back. Hopefully by the time they hit the mineral, they'll kind of browse their way through here. They'll feed a little bit, hit that, and then they'll hit the water, or vice versa or anything. But we're kind of using just a bit of a pattern. Doesn't really matter how they use it in order of their deer. But it's just what we're doing. We're adding another concept in the equation. The three most important things that a deer has to have to live in a habitat is food, water, and cover. Actually, I'm pretty excited to see how this does during the rut, because I've heard a lot of people say this watering tub does better during the rut, which makes sense because it's cold outside. They've gotten bigger and they've got their rut body going, and they got a lot thicker hide, and they're going to be pushing does around, and I'm excited to see them hopefully stop by and get a drink of water. This is a theory that I have, is that they'll be running around. Maybe not the younger bucks will be running around, the older bucks will be cruising for sure, but hoping the does come and hit this too. Maybe if they've been chased, by the younger bucks and the older bucks are still trying to catch them, maybe they'll come by and leave some scent and browse around on the ground. If they can smell us walking in the woods, I don't see why they couldn't smell a doe walking through the woods as well. So I'm gonna get this poured real quick, and I'm gonna see if it needs to be leveled. Alrighty. How much is it gonna hold? Oh yeah. It says the bucket is 4.5 gallons. So that would be 9 gallons total is what that holds. It probably holds 10, but I only filled it up to 9. So yeah, that's basically all we're doing today. If you're going in hill country or a place that you can't access, like a lawnmower, it was really convenient. I would go get you like a gallon milk jug or a gallon of purified water, or a big container or something, and I would get a big barrel, a clean barrel, and fill it up with water. And I would use that if you don't have a close water source nearby. But as far as the rainwater and the stagnant water getting to it, it'll be fine. As always, if you guys have any questions, comments, whatever, drop a comment down below. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for today. As always, thank you guys for watching, supporting everything y'all do, and next time I see y'all, no telling what I'm gonna be doing. I'm sure I'll be doing something, but till then, I'll see y'all next time.